Good evening, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers that's out there. Tonight, I don't want to do no poetry. I actually want to speak on something that a lot of people probably don't know or really haven't taken the time to look at or understand. So understanding that I got from within myself didn't come from a book. It just come from observing people, being in relationships, and watching people as they go through things and listen to what they say when they go through them. Tonight I want to talk about two numbers, 180 and 360. Example of this is when people say, I've changed, I've turned around to something different. I did a 360, which means you are right back from where you started from. So there's really no change. Or they said I made a 180, so you have made a change. But that's not what I want to look at today. What I want to look at is the fact of relationships which involve these numbers. When you say, or when I say the word 180, 180 means that you're incomplete. 180 is a half circle, it's not a whole circle. So when I say someone is 180, that means they need somebody else to make them whole. So when you talk about 180, you might have a person that's good with their hands. So you look at people who actually can do a lot of crafting and they're good with a lot of manual stuff. But when it comes to using the mind and figuring things out and computer and technology and things like that, they sort of need a little help, a little guidance. Not saying that's a bad thing. They just haven't developed that part of their brain or developed that part of um, their character. Okay, so they need another 180 in order to make them whole. So that's where the 360 comes in. You got a person that's good with their hands who needs a person that's good with their mind. A person that's good with their mind might not be as good with their hands. They may can't get out there and do things in the yard, fix on the cars, or get in the kitchen and cook, things of that sort. But when it comes to making money, when it comes to dealing with people, when it comes to doing things on the computer, they're whiz at that. They can make it happen. So when you put the two together, it makes 360. It makes the circle whole. So you got someone that's good with their hands and you have someone that's good with their mind. They come together and they form one. So a lot of people say, I got into a relationship and he made me whole or she made me whole. Not saying that's a bad thing, but it's not a healthy thing. Anytime you go to someone, you want to go to them whole. You want to already be 360. 360 is being I'm good with my hands and I'm good with my mind. So at the end of the day, I don't need you for anything, but I want you. So when people talk about being inside your circle, when you got somebody inside your circle, it's because you want them there. It's not because that you need them. And if you think about relationships, when you get out of a relationship and the person that you left might have been good in the kitchen and cleaning and all that stuff, and they leave you, what are you doing? You right back in another relationship so you can find someone to fill that void. Or if you need somebody to help you financially or to keep you motivated, you back into another relationship trying to find somebody to keep you motivated and to keep you on track financially. Because you're looking for someone to make you whole and you should already be whole. Okay, so when you're 360, a lot of people say, a lot of women out there don't need men. Now it's not the fact that they don't need them. It's the fact that when they get with you, it's because they want you there, and you should want to feel wanted versus wanting to feel needed. Yeah, it feels good to be needed. Everybody wants to be needed, but to feel wanted makes you feel like, okay, this person wants to be there. This person wants to do this. But if you feeling needed, that means every time you turn around, you know what I'm saying, you need me for something, you need me for this. And it gets kind of tiring because you want to say, why come you can't do it yourself? Why you can't learn to do it? And it's not saying that you can't. It's just the fact that you haven't developed the skills to become 360. So while you're 180, you should be working on being 360 before you meet that mate. Or y'all should be working on becoming 360 together. 360 means that I'm whole. 360 means that I don't need you for anything. 360 means that I'm fully developed as far as in what my mind and my hands can do. Not saying that I'm fully developed where I can't learn to grow more, but I can add on to what I got. 180, you're just getting started. So if you 180 and you look at a relationship like, why am I in and out of relationships all the time? Do you need somebody for something? Do you need somebody to keep you motivated, or do you want them? If you want somebody, but at the end of the day, you don't need them for nothing, that's a beautiful thing. But if you need somebody, then that gives a person power. If you need me, I got power over how I can treat and use this relationship. Because at the end of the day, you can't do anything because you need me for this. And when they put it back in your face, you be like, oh, wow, why did you do that? Or why did you respond to me like that? Because I know you need me, so I have power. But at the end of the day, if I just want you and I'm already whole, and you are treating me a certain type of way or talking to me any type of way, I don't have to deal with it as much. You know what I'm saying? Unless I really want this relationship to work. But if I see it's not going anywhere, then guess what? I can move on to the next with no hesitation. So think about it. Even when you're in friendships, do you need that friend or do you want that friend? Or are you that friend that always people need you? Okay? Think about it. Just something to put a little something on your mind, going into the week. Got a pretty good response from my last video. No, I don't have a Facebook. Getting ready to start a YouTube page, but I'm just trying to see what type of response I'm getting right now from just putting these videos up. Check it out. You don't like it, you ain't got to comment. If you do like it, you can comment. But just tell me what you think about it. And think about 180 and 360. Which one are you? Are you 180 and you need somebody? Or are you 360 and you just want somebody? It feels good to be wanted, but it gets tiring to be needed. Thank you.